I'm here to provide you an update on the status of the Codi Bigsby investigation. I'm going to start off today by discussing our current and ongoing search efforts. Today, our search is expanding. We're going to be checking new areas of the grid that have not yet previously been searched. We're going to continue today using volunteers. We're going to be working with our partners at the Virginia Department of Emergency Management, and you're going to continue to see a wide variety of resources being used out here, to include canines and UAVs. Last night we did have a team at the Hampton NASA steam plant. Today we are no longer there. Our mission there is complete, and our efforts have concluded at that location. Moving on to the status of the investigation, I'm going to provide some clarification on the person of interest in this case. The person of interest in this case is Codi's father. His name is Codi Bigsby. He is a 43-year-old Hampton man. At the conclusion of this press conference, his photo is going to be available for you on our Twitter platform for your reference. Codi is still with us at police headquarters. He is there voluntarily, and he is choosing to answer our questions. Here's what we need from the public. We're still seeking information on Codi's last known whereabouts. We're also seeking information on his father's whereabouts. Any information that you have could potentially be of value. We're seeking information specifically regarding where he goes, where he shops, who he's with, and what he does. We're also asking for residents of the Old Buckrow neighborhood and surrounding areas to check their own property. Residents are much more familiar with their own property. They would be more likely to spot something that's out of place or suspicious. And in that case, if you find something that you believe to be suspicious, contact police and we'll send someone out to you.
But it's heartbreaking to see when, police knock on your door and then they show you a picture of one of the kids that play with your children. If this was my 5-year-old, I would want somebody to do this for my 5-year-old as well.
That's all the information and updates I have for you this morning. I have time for just a few questions.
Sergeant, are you ruling out the child's mother as a person of interest?
We're not ruling anything out specifically at this time. Our focus is going to be directed towards the father for the current investigation.
Are you guys going to be looking at the landfill anytime soon?
I don't anticipate that, but if that changes, I will certainly update you.
Has the father or the mother, anyone, been charged with anything at this time?
No formal charges have been issued at the current time.
How long has he been at police headquarters?
He has been at police headquarters since the day he reported Codi missing.
Has this become a recovery effort at any point, or is it still a search and rescue? Have you switched tracks at all?
There's been no shift in the title of the investigation.
Does Hampton Police Sergeant have any record of domestic calls at that address?
I don't have that information with me right now.
You mentioned other children were in the house. Where are those children at this point?
I can tell you that the children are safe.
Do they have any information to share about what happened Sunday?
I'm not able to discuss the specifics of that element of the investigation.
Are you able to discuss at all the conditions at the home when you guys were there?
I wouldn't be able to discuss that either.
The dogs you're using, are they search and rescue dogs, cadaver dogs?
A combination of both.
Thank you.
Are you still searching waterways?
Any waterways that fall within the grid are certainly being considered in the search.
Sergeant, can you talk again about the amount of cooperation you're getting from Codi Bigsby and the types of questions you're asking?
I would not be able to go into that element.
How about his level of cooperation?
He is choosing to be there voluntarily and is answering the questions that we're asking. Peter?
How wide is the grid expanded to?
It's about a mile radius at the current time.
A mile radius from the house?
From the apartment complex.
Okay.
Right.
Like a circular mile out?
It's approximately a mile radius.
And how is that different from what it was like yesterday?
The grid itself hasn't changed. We're just expanding the areas within the grid that we're searching. We're searching new elements that we were not previously searching before.
Have you received any leads in the last 24 hours that you consider promising?
That's not something I would be able to discuss. Folks, that's all the questions that I have time for today. I appreciate you coming out.
Thank you.
What do you want to say about your brother, and is there any way that he may have brought Cody harm?
I don't think he would ever bring any of his children any harm. Not for a second.
And when police say that the story's not adding up and it doesn't support what
It's their
he's
job.
saying,
It's their job to feed the news. That's what they gonna do. Whether it's true or not, they gonna feed the news.
what if it comes out that he did do it?
That's something they gonna have to prove.
That's something he's gonna.
And I'm gonna help my brother fight it until the truth actually comes out. One thing I know is God gonna prevail. He does it every time.